I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox dead channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say, I double tip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double tip on the director's cut. Woo. Double dip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. The PlayStation high all over my head. Pentimeter PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it, Say what, say what, say what, say what. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation fanboys, the whole gaming industry. Y'all already know the deal. It's Friday, so I'm here with them homies, the Archangel, Nexus, and Power Boss. What's up, guys? How you doing? What's up, Archangel? How you doing, bro?
Yo, my boy. Yo, I cannot wait to get into today's episode. We got some going on for y'all today, man. I cannot wait. And I'm going to see y'all on the track. I'm telling you. You're going to wish you didn't buy Forza.
I see you.
Let's get it on.
Let's go, guys. Another day, another dollar. Back out of the game. So hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hey, this is Demo Flow Gaming, bro. We're here to talk about games, so let's get started. I see you guys down there in the chat. John Dredd, the artist, was the first one, so shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming through. Lyco45 in the house. What's going on, player? Lycos45, John Dredd, the artist, he was the first one. Power Balls was in the chat. And, you know, everybody down there, man, that is coming through or that it will come through the show later, catch the replay, whatever the hell you want to do, whether you're watching on your phone, whether you're watching on, you know, on your Xbox, on your PlayStation, on your TV, whatever. I'm just glad that you are here, man, to talk games with me. I would say, Power Boss, can you please like mute yourself because I can hear like everything
background.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, man. So thank you for chat and panel for showing up. We got on a special episode today because a lot of you know, stuff happened during the week, right? As we seen hold on, what? I posted like this is like incredible. Hold up. I fixed something and when I came back into the show, it was like I need to do it again. So what that's crazy, man. So how you guys feeling? We're gonna get into a first topic. I'm sorry about that. Forza Horizon 5 is our first topic, and it's going to PS5. I know I already can see a lot of people, and I already seeing a lot of people on Twitter crying
for Forza Horizon going to PlayStation, which I think it makes sense. A lot of people would say that Forza is untouchable, but in my opinion, I feel like multiplayer games should be multi-platform, and I've been saying it for years. So why not? That way the game can get bigger, can get more players. Like, I think Phil Spencer said it the best way possible. We want our games to be bigger than our platform, and that's exactly what's happening, because now Forza Horizon is gonna go to PlayStation. There's a bunch of people out there. I feel like this is a strategic move. I was speaking to Archangel in the prior to the show, and we were talking about how, hey, listen, like, what are they missing over there on Sony PlayStation side that Xbox has that they can put in there to sort of like, cover that space, fill that gap, and, profit from it? Because at the end of the day, what they're trying to do is make more money. And look, that's exactly what they're doing. And it goes for the people who like really love to talk about marketing and financials and all of that. The people like us that we don't care about any of this, that we are playing game, we're fine, we're not suffering. We play Forza many hours for many years, almost 5 years already. Forza released in 2021, right? What is it, 2025 already? It's been like what, 4 years? So are we really that upset, or is it like you guys are upset? Like, I don't know. I want you guys to tell me. I want to start with Archangel. Since out here, down here, I can see it down here.
Look,
What do you think about all this? Where you standing, bro? Like, tell me your opinion, man.
look, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I understand all of y'all out there who kept it 10 toes down and y'all didn't want to see none of these IPs go over. But let's keep it real. Microsoft just brought the console war to Sony's shores, and the fight is on. We're gonna be whooping some ponies on the tracks. And if they bring out more of these joints, we're gonna be whooping y'all on the battlefield too. We're gonna be making y'all wish you didn't buy none of these IPs. And Lord forbid they put Gears of War on PlayStation. Y'all are gonna hate your lives. You're gonna hate your controller. You're gonna hate everything. I'm telling you. You're gonna even hate PSN, all that joint. You're gonna be mad. You do not want cogs coming into your console, fam, because we're gonna whoop y'all up and down.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say about that.
okay. They probably won't even like it, and that's one of the things I think it was like what Jay Barry and Zubitech even got engaged in that tweet, and they said that they were gonna like play Forza, but they were gonna like turn off crossplay.
Wow.
We're saying it. I got it there.
I scared.
The tweet. They scared. They scared. Sony PlayStation fanboys are scared to play, to be found out in the chat, because they know that's where they can find us. We actually games. We don't be out here saying GTA looks better than Forza. I mean, GT7 looks better than Forza, but but we don't play. Like, we are actually playing this game. So what do you think about these power balls? Tell me what you think about Forza going to PS5.
Drop them bars.
Are you in pain, or do you care that much? Like, how do you feel today, bro?
I say let them bring it.
Bring it to the track.
We all know that most of them don't play games. They don't like the type of games that we like. We know that they ain't got nothing on us. Go ahead. Come on, bring it. More games, more players. Let's get it on. Turn off the ability to turn off crossplay. Let them experience who the better gamers are.
That's right. Make it console or PC. If you want console, you got to face us. Period.
Yeah, a lot of these ponies, the question that they were asking, they were like, "Oh, if this is Xbox everywhere, how come I don't get to keep the cars that I earned on Xbox on my PS5?" And like, bro, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you have an Xbox and a PlayStation and you already play Forza on the Xbox, playing it on the PS5 is not gonna make it any different. It's gonna be literally the same shit, probably even worse. So I don't really get, like, if you got both consoles, why you would double dip it. That's just my opinion. Do whatever the hell you want with your money. I wouldn't do it. The other day, look, I was like, let me get back to Odyssey because I want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. I like the gameplay. I like what I've seen with the game, even though some people hate crazy. They're talking about racism and shit. Like, bro, I just seen a samurai killing people. I don't care where they're from. Like that's the
That's
last
all I
thing that
want.
I'm thinking about. Like I'm killing some ninjas, I'm killing some samurai, I'm killing some whatever. I don't care who I'm killing. It's a game. Like killing is not right either way you put it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, some people were like so focused on that, but I'm focusing more on like the gameplay. Show me the game. Like, how is it? Like, is it fun? Like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be enjoyable? Is it gonna be an experience that I'm gonna like? Like, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm not focusing on like politics. Like, that's what you watch CNN. Like, you play video games to get away from all that, from all of that. Like, you know, so that's why I don't associate, you know, when I see a game, I don't associate it with like anything that had to do with politics. I say like, oh, that's the vision of the artist. Let them do whatever the hell they want. It is what it is. You know, it's true that some stuff are going woke, but I don't see anything woke about Assassin's Creed. Just a character from a different color. And you also have the option to get either a Japanese, whatever character, or whatever other character. So, in my opinion, I'm looking forward to it. So I was like, let me download Odyssey because I really liked it, but I never got to finish it. And I was like, let me download it. I play in multiple devices because I play on my computer, I play on my Xbox, I play on my VR headset on the cloud. I play on the cloud on my TV sometimes. It is like whatever they catch me, right? Sometimes I play on the phone as well. It's whatever they catch me. So I was like, let me download Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my Xbox and on my PC, right? With both my Ubisoft account, and the progress wouldn't connect, wouldn't sync. So it is not like, it's not convenient for me to play like that. So I downloaded it completely from my PC and I was like, I'm just gonna play on my Xbox. What happened now? I'm gonna be playing less. I would have been playing more if I had it on my PC, on my Xbox, and everywhere, and it'll connect my progress. So this is like ultimately a great thing for gamers, but only people who have multiple devices can experience, right? So that's when you have multiple devices, then Xbox shines, right? That's what they say in Xbox everywhere. And that's the beauty of it. So I got really uncomfortable because I was like, I'm not about to play a game via the same app and it's not going to connect the progress. It bothered me because I like to continue my game. And I don't want to do one walkthrough on the Xbox and then go to my PC or any other device and be level 1 again. So, I mean, and that's the thing. That's one of the things that is exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem too, is play everywhere. Like they say, they're not like your progress is not going to go to PlayStation. So if you already got a bunch of cars in your Forza Horizon on the Xbox and you decide to buy it on PlayStation, you're going to start from zero. Literally, you're going to have to play the whole thing, which is ultimately good for Xbox, because at the end of the day, you're going to be paying for the game and you're going to be playing the game, consuming with microtransactions, etc. It is what it is. It's a win-win for them. I don't feel like Forza Horizon should be kept an Xbox exclusive. That's just my opinion. I feel like now that they embrace, right, the multi-platform strategy. When you think about it, putting Halo there, Master Chief Collection, which has already it's already a decade old, almost, right? I think it was like 2015, something like that. It's almost a decade old, right? On PlayStation, wouldn't hurt the franchise. I think, in fact, it would make Halo bigger, and Master Chief Collection will get an influx of player, in all devices, platforms. I think the game will become bigger, and as a result, maybe they even start adding more DLC and more stuff to the game that us gamers will want to see, right? At the end of the day, this
cross-promotional DLC of Helldivers or something.
Well, yeah, maybe. So what I'm trying to say here is that console warriors are in pain, but real gamers are rejoicing, right? They're actually, damn, look, I don't have to spend $500 to buy an Xbox to play Forza, right? You are literally being pro-consumer, right? But this doesn't come. This is like, you know how Wave, when it goes, and then when it's time to like come back, it sucks everything in. So this is Xbox Wave, but you don't know how is it gonna be when they decide to take all of these away from you, or when they release Halo, for example, or Forza now, and they announce a new Forza to come this holiday, or the next year, or something it's brand new and it's not announced for PlayStation, how would you feel after you got a taste? It's like the freaking drug dealer is gonna give you crack for free the first time. The first time it's gonna be, yeah, bro, I got you, man. Hit this, and you know I got you. And then the next day you're gonna come hooked up. The next week or whatever, it's like you got more. It's like,
well,
no, Papa, now you gotta pay.
get Game Pass.
Now you gotta pay, and that's when you're gonna start realizing, this that I have right here for you. Boom. So on Game Pass, we already paying for that subscription. Most of us get it free, right? But here, look at all these games. If they come to PlayStation, which they are not announced for PlayStation, at least not all of them. The only one here that's coming to PlayStation is Doom. This is not even all the games. But look at this shit. How much money?
And Outer Worlds 2 and Indiana Jones.
Exactly. And Call of Duty. With all their DLC and microtransactions and whatever else they decide to put in there. Like Ninja Gaiden. What do you think Ninja Gaiden money is coming? Like part of that money is going to Xbox because they, help develop it and all of that. So if you know a little bit like about businesses and you have any some sort of like a half a pound brain, you will probably understand this. Look, I know some hardcore Xbox fans are mad, right? And I understand that some of them are called themselves victims. We're the victims here. Sony PlayStation are not gonna give us any games, not yet. Wait up, because Sony PlayStation is watching. They looking. They seeing Xbox capitalizing in all this money. And wow, look at Sea of Thieves outselling Astrobot. Sea of Thieves is 8-year-old. He's outselling Astrobot. Supposedly the game of the year, but here comes Xbox and drop a bomb right in your house. Imagine this, Powerboss. This is what Xbox is doing to Sony PlayStation. I go to your house, I open the door, I undress myself, and on my underwear, I sit in your sofa in front of you and your wife, and I tell you, why don't you just go ahead and give me, you know what I mean? I don't know. Why don't you go for a spin? Take my
You wrong for that, yo.
No, but this is exactly what Xbox is doing. And then
I know, but that's a wrong analogy.
Kindly and respectfully, can you make me a sandwich? That's the level of disrespect that Sony's allowing. Sony's allowing Xbox to drop more games on Sony PlayStation than Sony PlayStation itself. That looks really, really bad, especially for who? For who? For the investors. They watching. They see Sony like, bro, really? You gonna let him make money off of you like that? Wow. And Xbox is making more money. A lot of people, look, they love talking about financials. And I was speaking with Archangel, and I say, oh, everything is down on Xbox, right? That's what they say with the Microsoft earning call or whatever. Everything is down. Hardware is down. Boom. Hardware is down. The other thing is down, whatever. And then what? Game Pass services up 2%. They didn't talk about that, right? 2% in a quarter. That's, imagine every quarter. We're talking about 6-7% increase every year in Game Pass. Money that is circulating, on the Xbox ecosystem. Microsoft, like they getting that money. These people who are subscribed. And if you subscribe 1 month because you wanted to play Call of Duty, then, right? You stay the next month for Indiana Jones. Oh, you stay the next month for Indiana Jones. You play it, whatever. You enjoy it. Not only that, Papi, they have more games now. And they have what? Sniper Elite just dropped. So what are you going to do? Unsubscribe from Game Pass or go back to PlayStation and buy it for $70? What are you going to do? Eternal Strikes just dropped. Not only that, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black just dropped. Oh, what else is dropping? South of Midnight. Avowed is days away. Doom, the Dark Ages is around the corner as well. I don't really know. And why would, as an Xbox fans, you will feel bad? Can any of you guys elaborate in this? Archangel, how do you feel when you turn on your Xbox after the, Forza Horizon news?
Look, I feel like once you got Game Pass, you don't really need nothing else if you're trying to play these games. If you're buying something else to play these games, you made a wrong turn somewhere because it don't make no sense for you to do that. If you're going to buy a whole PlayStation to play Forza Horizon, like, bro, you're doing something wrong. You might as well just get Game Pass to play it wherever you already at, or just get a super cheap Xbox. I'm playing the joint on an Xbox One X right now. I'm not missing out on nothing. Everything that hits Game Pass is going to xCloud, and I'm playing, if it's out of my hardware range, it don't matter. So it's like, all this talk is just make every dollar that y'all spend, you don't realize you're just making Game Pass more powerful. You're making Xbox more powerful. They're going to keep releasing increasingly more powerful hardware. We're going to see more investment in AI. They're just going to keep on jumping ahead. And they're just going to keep outpacing PlayStation. This is y'all not understanding. All
it's
that
inevitable.
PlayStation, exactly. All that PlayStation momentum is just going to get transferred right back to us. It's over.
Yep, it's over. Because at the end of the day, the real war is never been about console. It's been about like games. It's not, like when we used to console war back when Sega and Nintendo. What was it about? Like how many games they sold? It was about like how many games they have. Oh, I got Sonic. Oh, I got
right.
Zero Tolerance. Oh, Doom made it to Super. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's about that. It's about like who had the games, not about who console sold the most. Y'all are plastic lovers. That's gonna be my next single, The Plastic Lover. I'm a plastic lover. I'm in love with it. I'm a plastic lover. Give me all of it. That's how you sound right now, bro. Plastic fucking lovers. That's what you are. Look, I'm a
New hit
game
dropping.
lover. I'm a game lover. I love freaking video games. So I play new video games. I play old video games. I play bad video games. I play good video games, but I'm always playing this shit. So you cannot come over here and tell me that, that it matters where the hell you play. It really doesn't, bro. It really doesn't, man. So what's going on with you, Power Boss? Like, tell me how you feel. Like, is this like something that has affected you emotionally and mentally?
Absolutely not. The whole thing about Xbox games going, we don't care. We want them to go. We want the games to see reinvigoration of life. That is
Mhm.
what we want. And it's just a matter of all sorts of, fun that we get to have as gamers.
Mhm.
Screw Xbox, screw PlayStation, screw PC. Gamers get games wherever they are. That is the point. It is
That
great.
that is a beauty. You know what? And this is also amazing because I have friends that have PlayStation 5. And they wouldn't touch an Xbox. But they will and are going to buy Forza. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna play together. And it's not gonna matter that they're gonna be playing on the PS5 and I'm gonna be playing on the Xbox. At the end of the day, we're gonna have a great time, and nobody's gonna give a shit. Console war is only for the internet and Twitter insults. That's exactly what it is, man. So let me get back to the shackles. I see you active down there. It's spicy. So let me go ahead and check you out. I see earrings in the house. Yo, what's good, earrings? Berg Base Brizzle. What's going on, player? Long time no see. Keo Walker in the house saying, yeah, Gran Turismo is dead. Basically, like we all know which is the more fun game. It's also like different type of games. I would say like GT7 is more compatible to Forza Motorsport. I think Forza Horizon is its own category. It's really nothing like close to Forza
Yeah,
Horizon
it's an
at
adventure
at the
racer.
moment. Yeah, it's different. It's a vibe. That's what I'm gonna tell you. The other one could be boring, but Forza is never gonna be boring. No matter like what mode you play, what car you drive, that's just always gonna be gas. Gas. That's exactly what it is. So Lycos 45 in the house. What I'm getting from all these Xbox games going to PlayStation is that Xbox is about to be able to download Steam soon. What? Yeah, and you know
That's right.
what? You know what?
The
I
day is
feel
coming.
like even Destiny interview. You seen Destiny interview? We're gonna talk about it a little bit. He was talking with Phil Spencer, and he even joked around. Like he said that maybe his team is confirmed, and Phil Spencer didn't want to say yes, but he laughed, like an evil laugh, like like Jafar, like Jafar, where he got like Aladdin Cook. It's like like that. You know what I'm saying? So the way I see it is coming. I feel like this is gonna be great for gamers, console warriors, and traditionalist gamers. You know, you are a thing of the past. It's time to move on. It's trying to try out new things, get out your comfort zone. You know, grab a different controller. Try a game on cloud. I'd recommend you to try a game on cloud, bro, because it's gotten so much better. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my headset, on my MetaQuest headset via cloud, and it's super chilling. Sometimes I'm tired from work. I'm about to hit bed. I was like, oh, maybe I do a couple of quests in here, and it's chilling, bro. And you can parry, you can do everything. It's like I don't see literally any difference other than the resolution of the game is not the best, you know, but the latency is there. I'm not. I even try Call of Duty. I've been saying it here. Call of Duty the multiplayer, of course. I don't play with the same.
That's right.
You know, at the same capacity that I do on my actual console. But it was like an enjoyable experience too. You know, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is so slow. No. It was like, it was all right. It was all right. So Rowdy Revenge in the house. What's up, family? He say, Keo Walker saying Demoflow Gaming when Forza Horizon 5 sell more copies on PlayStation 5 than GTA 7. The ponies are gonna be crying there. And that's one of the things that Xbox is trying to do. They're trying to outsell Sony PlayStation in their turf, which is like super disrespectful, to be honest. It's like, damn. We got Grizzly. What's good, fella? How you doing, man? They play Doom like it was Gears, so they will play Gears like it was Doom. Y'all seen that JTech TV gameplay, Doom gameplay? Oh my
Yo,
God.
shout out to Josh. He
Shout out to him.
so many views. 3 million views.
Yeah, he went viral with that shit.
Oh
Shout out
my
to him.
god.
Super humble dude too. Let me
I talk to him all the time. He's awesome.
yeah, he's cool. I wanna go to show the thing because I have it here. Hold damn, what is the Doom gameplay? I thought I have let me see.
So from what I know,
Doom
while you
gameplay.
bring it up, he made that original post for context, right? A couple of y'all know, and he basically said this is Doom at 60 FPS flawlessly on the PS5 Pro, right? He got community noted on the original post.
Wow.
If you didn't know that, because Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal have been 60 FPS since the PS4 Series S and the Xbox One S.
Oh my God.
Right?
Look at this play right here.
Oh my god, getting roasted.
Look at this. Look at this.
Jeez.
What are we watching here, bro? It's like I gave the controller to my 7-year-old cousin.
Journalist gameplay. Oh man, that's like the worst.
Cold was so on point. I didn't even know Doom had a crouch button. That's crazy.
Minxie, shout out. Yeah.
Wow, bro. Look at these comments, bro. Bro, this is
they're savage. They're so savage.
Terrible gameplay. Come on, bro. Guys, do better. Like if you're gonna post a gameplay, at least practice a little, right? You know,
So after he gets community noted saying that Doom has always been 60 FPS, right? He makes another post. I don't know if you know about that one.
Nah.
He made a second video gameplay.
Oh my God. No way.
And then on the second gameplay post that he made, right? He says, "This is me being brave. Post your gameplay." And everybody started showing their gameplay and ratioing him even further to the point that he locked replies.
Yeah, because I'm guessing a lot of people that seen that gameplay were like
Oh,
coming
him
back.
playing Doom hurts my soul.
Yeah.
And you know what started it all? During the Xbox Dev Direct, he was streaming it. And him and whoever he had on with him were all saying that they want him, or they want id to turn Doom Dark Ages into God of War, make it have towns, have NPCs that you talk to for fetch quests.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's not Doom, bruh. No, sorry.
Doom
And then if you have it, there's his trophy list out there for JTech.
Oh
You know how much he's played Doom Eternal on both PS4, PS5, and Doom 2016?
no,
He's played it less than maybe an hour on both.
damn. But look
Total
at
of all 3 games.
that's crazy. But look at Jay Barry. He said here playing Forza Horizon 5 and turning off crossplay is gonna be
Uh,
great.
yeah,
Not
I hope they
only
disable that
that,
feature.
look at this. Suitek. Cow, caught in 4K here. You know, that's the first thing we do, Barry. Huh? If you're not a Sony pony, huh? You are a neutral who just like, right? Who posts like news. I mean, according to what he said, that's what he says, right? Zubitek, pony, expose, bro. Expose. So let me continue with the shot and we continue talking about this because there's a lot to talk about, bro. So let me check this out. Of course they are scared. Y'all seen JTEX Doom gameplay? Yeah, he did mention that. We just talked about it. Roddy Revenge saying ponies think we care. They spending full price for Xbox games. Yeah, so somebody was mocking me today on Twitter and they say, oh, but you were showing all games. I was speaking with a Kendall earlier. You show all games and making fun of that we're paying $70 for an old game. Yes, I am making fun of you paying $70 for an old game. Like 4-year-old games are usually $30, $20. Like, what are you talking about? You're playing $70, like as if Forza would never existed. It's like watching Fast and the Furious and paying $20 at the movie theater. And it's available everywhere, even on YouTube. Y'all getting the short end of the stick, but y'all celebrating. I don't know what else to call you, but I'm gonna call you stupid. You're dumb. Like there's no other way. Some other person said like, "Oh, what's the benefit of owning an Xbox?" Really? Like, so what's the benefit of going to Walmart instead of Gucci? To get cheaper stuff. Like you as a consumer, sometimes you want stuff that is expensive, right? Why not? I ain't tripping if you got it, but sometimes you want to like save some money because you may not be in the same situation. The fact is that it's good to have the cheaper option. And Xbox is that type of store. You buy an Xbox, you get access to Game Pass Ultimate. You don't have to be spending $70 for each game that comes out. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you get to play sooner. You get to play early. You get more features. You get play everywhere. You can play it between your console, your phone, and the cloud. You buy it on PlayStation, that's it. You bought the game there, you stuck in your PlayStation, and then when you go to your PC and you're gonna play on your Xbox account the same game because Sony PlayStation don't even have that, then you can't. And it's like you have to start the game again. It's like it's fragmented. It's terrible. As a gamer and as a consumer, it's terrible. It's terrible, but not all hope is lost. And you're going to get to see what I'm talking about when we get into our next topic because things are changing. And it's not because things have to change. I mean, it's not because they want things to change because they have to and they have no choice. So I had to follow the people who they think or they thought that they would never have to follow. So check this out in our next topic. So stay tuned. John Dress, the artist, saying, I'm not doom and gloom, but my thing with this is even though no one wants their game seriously, Xbox should have made them give them something up. Then Nintendo just threw me out, not for console wars or nothing. Like, okay, so you're basically saying that Xbox need to demand from Sony PlayStation and Nintendo to give us something because they put in the games there. That's up to them at the end of the day, right? If they want to make the money, they could put it on Xbox. But the strategies are different. Xbox wants to be everywhere. These people wants to stay exclusive to a plastic box. At the end of
So
the day,
you want to hear my hot take about that?
I
Take
got it.
it.
Hey, you have it?
So we know that Indiana Jones is getting delayed release, right? It came out on Xbox, it came out on PC. It's great. Everybody's loving it. It hit over 4 million players between PC, Steam, and Game Pass and people buying the game, right? It hasn't hit PlayStation yet. It hit 4 million players. Okay. I want to see more games from Xbox that are going to get PS5 ports delayed. Not because they're not going to go, but to see how they do. Hide the PlayStation announcements, period. All right. Then give it a year just for a trial run, because we know, a lot of games are going to go. Not all of them, but a lot of them, right?
Right.
But games that haven't been announced: Avowed, South of Midnight, uh, Fable,
Perfect Dark.
Halo, Perfect Dark, all of the games that are coming. Blade.
Hmm.
Let them come out on Xbox. See how they do. Test the waters. Don't give them ammo to say, "Oh, I'm just going to wait to buy it on my PS5." Let the hardware do the talking, right?
Yep.
And then they see, "Oh, it's going to get Game of the Year. We'll just keep that one. Cancel the PS5 port." Because what happens when a Game of the Year from Xbox finally wins, right? It's been a decade, 10
Yeah.
years, and Xbox hasn't won. They've barely been even in the top categories unless it was a multi-plat game. And when Xbox finally wins Game of the Year, keep that one exclusive to Xbox. Just the one.
Well, Phil Spencer did say it, right? In the interview when they
Yep.
asked him, like he said, there's no red lines, and that means he said it. That was just me answering a question, and that just means that we take everything into consideration because we are a business, so we got to think strategically. We can just not think with the
Absolutely.
heart. Oh my God, our Xbox guys are gonna be hurt. No, no, no. They're thinking about like, how can we make this bigger, better, and make more money, make more games, and make more money, right? So he said it like, yeah, but that doesn't mean that every game is going to PlayStation. He did said it. We have box in the name afterwards, so we value our hardware. That they said that too. So the points that they take away from these conversations and these interviews is whatever they want to take away, and whatever that's gonna make the spicy headline, right? That's gonna give you the clicks. That's just my opinion. But they
They
forget
didn't
to
watch
mention
the
a lot of
interview.
shit. They only saw that part. They didn't see the part that Phil Spencer said, "Look, we're cooking a new hardware that we
They
believe is
want
going
they
to be
want to run
great."
with the narrative and clip that Phil Spencer said no red lines, and that Destin asked directly about Starfield, and that he said no, Starfield's not off the table from going, but it doesn't mean that it's being worked on.
Yeah, he just
I
want to keep
mean,
it in
it's just
limbo,
one of
and
those things.
that's. If you wouldn't really want to play Xbox games, you should get an Xbox or a compatible device like a PC. Trust me on this one. If you don't do that, you're gonna stay like Sony PlayStation fanboys out there waiting to see what else they dropping. But we don't know. Maybe they say we're gonna give you Master Chief Collection, right? But the new Halo is not gonna go, or it's not gonna go there for many years. So when the game is hot, the multiplayer is going, they're getting all these new updates, new weapons, new gear, new suits, all of that. You know what I'm saying? You are watching and you're not even playing. You're just waiting and be like, oh, it's gonna come to PlayStation. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but you're not playing. You're not part of this. You're not part of the fun. Like you missed out on 2-3 years of content, 2-3 years of trying to get good, playing ranking up, all of that, brushing up your skills, getting good at the game, and then when you jump into a game, you're getting demolished by people who've been playing this shit hardcore for years. So, and then you're like, oh, I mean, come on, bro, it doesn't make
It's
sense.
not gonna feel good.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's good if you are a person who like to be like, okay, I only need one console. I don't play that many games. I only got time for this. I just wait until it comes. You're a casual gamer, that's fine. But if you're a hardcore gamer, a competitive gamer, and you say like, oh, I want to play Halo and I want to get into it, you want to play that shit the first the first day that it comes out. I mean, don't give me that bullshit. You want to play that game the first day it comes out, because like games like that, like Mortal Kombat, that's a game that I buy every time that it comes out. I pre-order that because there's no way that I'm not there day one, because I know what's gonna happen to me if I'm a week late. I know how many fatalities and brutalities and combos are gonna are gonna get done on me, right? How many times they're gonna clip me and put me on Twitter and everything. Like I need to be there day one practicing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Call of Duty, hardcore players, they play day one. Or any competitive game, you want to be there day one.
And shout out
So,
to Call of Duty Season 2 just dropped, and the new
oh,
Zombies map is fire.
Call of Duty's dead. You know what we're watching right now live on stream? This is a new major tournament that's happening in Call of Duty. Look up behind the stage. What do you see? right? A bunch of fucking people went to a freaking Call of Duty tournament and they're watching live. There's like 30,000 people watching right now on YouTube. There's like a bunch of people that went there in person, plus the ones that they have on Twitch. Call of Duty is dead, though. Call of Duty is dead. And it is just a video game tournament. This is how much shit Sony PlayStation fanboys talk, bro. How much shit they talk on Twitter. Anyways, let me go ahead, read the chat a little bit more. I have a super chat here from Adidas. What's going on, play? Adidas 20. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the. It was like 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I didn't see this. I sort of like got carried away. Thank you for coming through, man. He's saying the same guy saying Game Pass is for poor people are the ones who said that they will wait a year for price drop before they buy PlayStation 5 games. Hypocrites. Facts of data. You got it, man. They listen. Sony PlayStation fanboys, they are tripping. They think I don't know what's going on in their heads. They got it all twisted up, man. They got it all twisted up. The realists in the house, Xbox pushing product on their blocks, making more money than them. Console war is over, but Xbox is a Trojan horsing and now has 9 live service games on PlayStation. How many did Sony cancel the game?
I don't know about that console war is over stuff, man, because we getting new ones. I just think the nature of the war has changed.
That's painful right here. Come here, Monito. Let me caress your hair. Crazy shit. Facts, man. Shout out to the Redditors for that comment. That was really good. Shout out to him. We got Demon Time Breezy in the building. What's going on? He wants some DOA, man. Let me see if I find him. I'm always like, DOA. What the hell is that? Damn. Hey.
DOA, yeah, DOA, 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 Ponies claiming Conco, but it's DOA, DOA, dice DOA, Ponies claiming Conco, but it's DOA.
Oh yeah, DOA for these ponies, man. Let me see down here. The real is saying you make more money selling the blades than you do the razors. That's a fact. Demon Time Breeze is saying ponies pay Xbox, just press play. And that look what they were all crying last night about Forza or celebrating Forza is coming to PlayStation 5, all of that. I was pressing A and downloading a brand new game, Sniper Elite on my Xbox, and I will also download Eternal Strands that just came out. Come on, bro, stop.
Yo, Eternal Strands is awesome.
I told you, right? Did I tell you?
Yeah.
It's fire. It's fire. Really, really good game. Some ponies are already saying that he sucks. But you know, why trust him? We see them on the sticks. We see them.
They don't
like
play games.
Handicap.
They play reviews.
They handicap. You know, in Spanish, like in my hood, like when we play and we play like a certain game, like I don't know, like a soccer game or something, and we had like a weak ass player that you know that you tell the pobrecito, you know what I mean? That guy. And we call it mantequilla. That's what ponies are when playing video games. They're mantequilla. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, you know, handicapped people playing video games, bro. Like J-Tech, bro. That's crazy. I don't know what he's talking about, but shout out to John Dress. Big Gambino. Dime a ver, manito. Sony hasn't given me anything this year. It is collecting dust. I played my PS5 less than 5 hours in 2024 and this year combined. Boom. There you go. That's somebody who has both console guys. You know what I'm saying? This is not console worrying. This is about like actual content, actual games that we play. What in the hell has Sony PlayStation given you? Like this year, what have they announced? What Ghost of Yote? Like first party games. Don't give me that third party.
And it's nothing that either isn't going to PC, isn't multiplat, or is going releasing as an actual date this year.
I mean, if you're
who knows? Goes to Yote, all we know get canceled or not canceled, but delayed.
If you told me what is the game with the Zor that they love, the new one, the Ghost, whatever, what is it like? Phantom Blade, right? If Phantom Blade was dropping on PS Plus, like you ponies can definitely be out here being like, damn, PS Plus is killing it. They're dropping a brand new game. It looks dope, yada yada. But They're not doing that for you. So why are you capping? You're gonna have to pay $70. They treat you like shit. You get nothing out of these games that they're dropping. All you get is the option to buy it. That's it. Buy it or not, because the games are flopping. Astrobot, Game of the Year, getting outsold by Sonic, right? What was it, Sonic Shadows or something? That one outsold them too, which didn't even get nominations. They didn't even take it into account. And also Astrobot, that was carried by Geoff Keighley and the nasty ass Pony Media. Then we know who they are. And Powerboss, I wanted to get back to you on that Game of the Year, thing. The fake ass Game of the Year that we know is fake as shit. Xbox doesn't care about that, but ponies do. So I get what you're saying. They're gonna do that eventually, and eventually Xbox, with this many games, is gonna get a Game of the Year. It's undeniable. It's gotta be. I mean, what else are they gonna? What's it gonna be Game of the Year now? This year that you could possibly be in the conversation of Game of the Year, other than Doom at the moment. That hasn't even released. You're muted, by the way.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So we already know Doom is up there. That's going to be a Game of the Year contender. We got Expedition 33 Clair Obscur, which is somebody did some research. Shout out to Spec799. Go check out his channel. He did a review of the Dev Direct, and Clair Obscur means something like light and dark, or fighting the light and dark, or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Go check him out. So that's 2 games, right? We already know that Fable, Perfect Dark, and Avowed are going to be up there. People are trying to downplay Avowed, trying to say that it's going to be first-person slot for machine games. No, because there is a third-person option. It has been confirmed.
I don't know. Well, Avowed, according to Reforged Gaming, it wasn't gonna have any option for FPS, and it was gonna be 30 FPS. I had the clip there somewhere. I'll put it in one of my.
They said that it's guaranteed 30 FPS, but they're still trying for 60. That was the last official word.
Well, the last official thing that people are talking about, people who are actually playing and reviewing the game at the moment, is that it has 30, 40, and 60 FPS modes.
Okay, so there you go.
So
I can't wait to play it on the 18th.
Yeah. Lycos 45 can't wait either. He said I can't wait for my Doom the Dark Ages collection. I'm beyond hype to play that.
That's 12 inches of Doomslayer, man.
Yeah, I actually re-downloaded. Well, Doom's 2016 has been downloaded on my computer for a while. I've been playing here and there, but I still gotta finish it on the PC. But bro, I actually went ahead and re-downloaded Eternal, and I'm about to get that DLC because I completed Eternal. But I got that DLC, and I kind of want to like play it before it comes out. I like to do this. Play the prior game before the new one comes out to compare and to see the improvement and how one game is different from the other one. That's something that I like to do, which is why I started playing Assassin's Creed, because the new Shadows is coming out. So I kind of want to see how it plays, and also why people hate these games when they release the first time and now they love it, and then they're going to hate it again. So it's weird because games like Assassin's Creed, for example, get a lot of hate. But people love to play them. So I don't really get like a lot of somebody. I was asking a question today. I was like, Odyssey, why people hated Odyssey? And somebody said, oh, because of microtransactions and because of bloated world, something like that. And honestly, I have hundreds of hours on Assassin's Creed. I never gone to the store. Because, like, what's the point? It's a single-player game. I don't really look into it like that, but I could see why somebody could be upset, right? Over somebody who able to complete the game because they just throw some more money at the developers or the game. So, I mean, but it's single-player, so it doesn't matter to me. Also, like, the world, I feel like they give you a lot of stuff to do, but it's optional for the most time. So, I don't know, bro. I feel like it was pretty solid. And, games like Doom, they've been solid, too. So, I kind of want to see with Doom or how Doom is gonna be in comparison with the prior games. So yeah, man, I'm super hyped for that one. I can't wait to play Doom, and I know a whole panel and everybody here can't wait to play Doom either. Roddy Revenge saying, I like what Xbox is doing. Great strategy. They making Game Pass the best option. And that right there hit it right in the head. Bro, they trying to make Game Pass the thing that you are like, fuck, I don't have it. what can I do to get it? They make it the most accessible. Like, remember, a lot of the Sony PlayStation fanboys that criticize Starfield because of the graphics and NPCs and all of that, they were playing on the cloud. They were playing Starfield on the cloud, and they were calling it shit, knowing they right that they weren't getting the best possible experience, which, you know, was obviously in the PC and the Xbox, not on the cloud. But I digress. Let's keep it going with the shot call with everybody, and then we can move on to the next topic that I promise you is going to be our topic, our spiciest topic yet. Fine. All right, so I think the main goal is to make Halo or Gears as big as Call of Duty as a live service. That way, all the money going to Xbox because all ponies will be playing Xbox games. And that's it. That's what they want to do. Reason Call of Duty is big as like the way it is because of the multi-platform approach that they have. I've never seen. I think the only game that's been exclusive that been like super big is Halo. I don't think this. Gears maybe like on PlayStation, like they're selling many copies and being so popular and people being so engaged, people cosplaying, people like having LAN parties just to play Halo and shit. Like, I don't think an exclusive game has been bigger than that. I mean, and you know, I don't know if any of you guys know about any other game bigger than Halo like that. Like, you know, just let me know. Just let me know. So let me see. Effective 458. What's up, bro? He say Xbox is dead. Right. And that platform is putting more games on the, you know, super platform that nobody can touch. So Xbox is dead. That's so funny. Conco got a 69. Yeah. You didn't know about that. Conco 69. Then bought it back. You bought a PS5 just to play Game Pass. That's how it goes. Bars. That's it. You bought a PS5 to play Game Pass. You play what? What are you going to be playing? Forza and Indiana Jones? They both dropped on Game Pass. It doesn't make sense. You bought a PS5 to play Xbox games? Like, what is it? Like, are you like slow? He ranks in the house saying no one suffers more from the death of the console wars than ponies because now they have nowhere to deflect Sony continued failures. This is their identity. They don't want to do. They know what to do. Exactly, bro. Let me see. Pony Media. Of 70 million PlayStation console users, out of 70 million console users, only 1.5 million play Astrobot. Wow. Mr. Kim in the house saying, what's good, player? It's a shame that ponies need Xbox games to justify owning their PS5. Bro, couldn't say it any better, bro. Couldn't say, no, I buy my PS5 because I get Xbox games too. Okay, so, so you could have just buy an Xbox Series S, $200 or $250 sometimes. Play their games there. I mean, in PlayStation 5, they look blurry as hell as well. So what's the freaking point? Oh, and also shout out to that is able to run split co-op in Baldur's Gate 3 now. What happened? Y'all figured it out? Power Boss, do you have anything to say? I see you down there. Rocking.
8 updates. And now they're finally getting couch co-op, which they said that it couldn't be done because of the Series S limitations. 8 updates, and they finally got it working. Shout out to Larry and doing, you know, everything that a proper developer should do. It took a while, but Baldur's Gate 3 is now finally getting couch co-op on the Series S.
Bro,
better late than never. It's a year and a half.
It's crazy. But look, all they needed was time. All they needed was to put
Absolutely
effort. So that's a reality. It's not like it's impossible. It's just like developers are lazy. Developers are lazy. And you got to call them out because you are paying for this. Imagine that you are going to a restaurant and you are sitting down on your table and the waiter tells you, okay, here's your order. And it brings you the wrong order, right? And you're like, why? And like, oh, sorry, I'm busy. No, I don't care if you're busy. Like, you know, you get paid to do this. So you got to do it right. You know, and if you complain for that, How come you don't complain for developers giving you half-baked games because they just want to push the product out? Just keep it real. Listen, we're going to drop the game because we're being pressured by the higher-ups. It needs to go out. Just keep it real. People will understand. Just keep it real. We need to drop it right now. There's some features that are missing that we are going to be working on it as we go. On how about like we're dropping it on early access. We're still working in this game. Like, come on, bro. Just do it. It was like the game is dropping on early access. That's it. It's better. It's really just tell me I'm working on it. And then I go in there and I'll be like, shit, like he's working on it. It might get better. It might get worse. Who knows? But they're working on it. At least, I mean, that's the least that we deserve as gamers. But don't come over here telling me that you can do it. Because come on, bro. Like, y'all spend a bunch of time in school. Y'all develop games for like worse computers than the Series S. How is it not possible? How is it not possible? What's the problem? It's just like laziness, in my opinion. We got to call them out, bro. We got to call them out. But shout out to them. They did the right thing. So that's one of the other things that we got to be talking about, too. Talk about that. How come we're not talking about the Series S is a little beast? How come we're not talking about it?
Oh, we already know that it's a beast. Even Rockstar with GTA 6 came out and said the Series S isn't a problem.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, what do you say about that?
I mean, they're going to move the goalposts. That's what they're going to do. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is expected to impact Sony's hardware sales, and Sony may cancel more games. I feel like the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to become like a better option for third-party games now. And yeah, you're right. I think it might be disrupting or will be disrupting Sony PlayStation market share because a lot of people buy Sony PlayStation just for the third-party games. So now that they don't have to buy a PlayStation for that they could just get a Nintendo, which they already love and want. So why get a PlayStation? So the next generation, in my opinion, is shaping up to be really interesting. I think, there's a chance for shit to change around. That's just the way I see it.
So did I miss an announcement today or something? Or did Halo get an announcement today saying that it's going to PlayStation 5 definitively?
No, they haven't said nothing. That's
because
just
supposedly
like
there's
rumors.
a new drop today from from Halo that is going to be
Yeah.
showing like the new gameplay and trailers and whatever other stuff from
They,
Halo.
they had like an
New one.
event. It is like
And supposedly they're going to drop the PlayStation 5 announcement for it.
maybe they have I think what it is like when they have like a competitive thing going on, like a new tournament or something, they drop all updates to the game and they talk about like what they're working on or whatever, and they announce the new teams and all that. I think that's what's going on. So I will have to see. I have to check it out. I don't know what time it is. Actually
I think
work
it's
today.
1 p.m.
I'm actually doing the show and then I have to go to work.
Mhm.
So sad. And
feel
then
you, I
come
feel you.
back and then see morning and then tomorrow I gotta work too. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, hustling.
So another thing I want to point out, J-Dub just put out a tweet that says another banger PlayStation gamers get to enjoy from Microsoft games, right? Saying Fable could be a simultaneous Xbox, PS5, Switch 2 release, and that Starfield is close to its PlayStation 5 release rumor.
Well,
They've been begging for Starfield for 2 years. Has it gone? Where's
Nope.
the announcement? Has Fable been announced for PlayStation? Where's the
Mm.
announcement? There has been no official announcement whatsoever. And you know what? I was in J-Dub's live stream yesterday. I was talking with some people in his chat. And you know what? They said that Xbox games are trash. I said, so when it comes to PlayStation, I better not see you buying it. He said, you know what his response was? One of the guys in his chat? Don't pocket watch me. I'll spend my money where I want to.
oh yeah, you spend. Oh, go ahead. Go
So
for
he's
it.
going to spend money for trash games that he doesn't even want in the first place. And yet somehow this is an L for Microsoft from Xbox? Like, what are we doing here?
Bro, it's just that crack, that pony powder. When they mix it up with fentanyl, that's what happened, bro. You start tweaking and you start saying stupid shit. There's no other way to put it, man. This is dumb. This is like a dumb narrative that I'm seeing right now. Look, I think Fable, if it goes to PlayStation, I don't care either. Put it there. You know what I'm saying? I would say, give it like a good 6-month window. You know what I'm saying? So they can see how good the game is and suffer and then in pain. But knowing Microsoft and how much they like money, I think they're gonna put it they want if they want to. But it's not guaranteed. This is what I'm talking about. It's not guaranteed. It's all rumors. Like there's really nothing guaranteed here. Until they come out like they did with Forza and on Playgrounds came out and say, hey, we're going on PS5. Like, don't believe nothing these guys tell you, because the way they listen to rumors is like they get the rumor. There might be some games that are going to PlayStation. Like it goes to from one ear, that's what you hear, and then the other ear, when you speak to the other person, you say, "Oh, all the games are going." Oh, and then another person, that all the games are, and then they think all the games are going. And Phil Spencer even told you, like, not all the games are going. Like, we're not looking at it like that. It might have one or two games that we're not putting there, but it's just telling you straight up. Like, if you really want to play these games, get an Xbox. That's what he's still really saying. So the fact that some people feel disrespected because some other people get to play some game, like this super, super childish, is like really, really, really like stupid behavior, in my opinion. So Effective 05A saying Game of the Year Astropod is a low budget game like Mario and it's better than Hellblade 2. What? So Mario is a low budget game? That's what you're saying? All right. I didn't know Mario was ended.
So let me throw this logic back at Effective, right? Astrobot is low budget like Mario. What was the last budget of the last several Mario games?
I don't know. I don't follow Mario like that.
And Hellblade 2 was made by Ninja Theory, that we know makes great games. And how much was their budget for the game? And it looks amazing, including winning over Astrobot for visuals and audio.
Yep. Look at this. Look at this. The best comeback. Concord is an ultra high budget game and no longer exists. Damn. Let it burn, Bobby. Here, Google Poll says Xbox Series S can play Black Ops 6 at 120 FPS. Look at that. Look at that. The same thing that a PlayStation does. Effective 45A saying Game Pass makes an okay game like Indiana Jones for each generation and is multi-platform. Bro, this is like okay, Rain G4 saying Microsoft making money, and that's a fact, man. Google Post saying I'm getting a gyro for lunch. What the hell, bro? What y'all talking about? Agent Slugger, what's good, Devil? Okay. I got you. Big Mix Gaming. Y'all saw Dark switched up and it's a pony now. Dark is not a pony, bro. It's not dumb. I don't think it's a pony. I think he's a troll. He trolls people. He's like, oh yeah, that, and then he's like, yeah, right, pony. Like, don't be stupid. Like he got duck in the front of his like username. I'm pretty sure he's smart. He's not a full pony. I think he just like to joke around. So, I actually respect him more than the pony butts. Actually, to be honest. We got the next topic today. Sony PlayStation in trouble. Sony PlayStation fanboys are blind. And look, we're going to get into the news because a lot of changes are happening in Sony PlayStation. That's right. Herman Host is no longer CEO, right? What is it like? Hiroki Totoki is no longer CEO. Now the CEO is like, I can't pronounce his name. What's his name is? Do you know how to pronounce his name, Power Boss? You're usually good with this.
Nishino.
Oh, Nishino. All right. So I mean, is that a sign of something that's going on that is good or bad for PlayStation? What are your thoughts? And then I drop my bars. I'm gonna start with you, Archangel. What do you think about these changes? Is it like good or bad for Sony? What the hell is going on?
Look, we seeing cancellations. We seeing dudes getting demoted. Like, is this your god? Is this what selling the most consoles looks like? Is this what success? I mean, these dudes can't buy Katakawa either. Like, what is this? Y'all are trying to sell us on this idea that you gotta sell the most consoles in order to be successful and to make the most money and acquisitions and have the most players. But when you look at what's really going on with Xbox and PlayStation, like I don't see it. Because this ain't this. Do you demote people that are doing really awesome, moves for your company? Can somebody answer that, please?
I don't know, bro.
Let's keep it real.
I don't know. Let's keep it real. So shout out to Rain G4 with the 5, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. He said Microsoft is the plug for games. They selling to fiends on PlayStation who don't have nothing. They pay, we play. Sony has to give Microsoft dev kits. And bro, that's another thing. That's a huge advantage. Shout out to Rain G4 for a great comment. And that's a huge advantage because you know why? Now they know what they're working on. Now they got, bro, they literally a parasite. Microsoft is literally a virus, right? And I like
Invasion.
how, you know, I like
And
the
let's
move.
not forget that when Mark Cerny did that deep dive on the PSSR when he came out with that flopflation quote, that he specifically said Project Amethyst is something that is an open source anybody can use,
Mm,
which means the pisser technology can come both to the Xbox and PC community if they so choose.
yep. I mean,
It
they're
can even
trying
go
to
to the
sell it.
Switch.
They're trying to sell it. They're not trying not
You
to
would
sell
need
it.
So,
to if you
so
wanted to put your
it's
games
not
on
even
Xbox.
proprietary technology. So all these ponies running out here saying, "Oh, the pisser will never come. It's PS5 Pro enhanced." So
Mhm.
it's getting PS5 Pro enhanced to become up to equivalent of Xbox levels, right?
Right.
That's all that means, is that it's not good enough on the base PS5 that they have to have the higher standards of the Xbox in order to get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that PC is going to be better anyway to play.
Should have just called it
Uh,
catch up.
and
Yeah.
Should just playing catch up.
shout out to C Money getting the mustard.
Simone with the mustard, Mr. Mustard. I wanted to go and look at this article that okay, the Sony PlayStation is not gonna require a PSN account for certain games like God of War. I think it's like 4 or 5 games that they're not gonna require. Um, goddamn, hold
Oh
on.
yeah, I saw that PlayStation games repealing the PC PSN requirement.
Okay, I got it here. The article by Gamer Media. Let me share.
Yep, yep.
So this is like one of the first changes that happened after the changes in Sony PlayStation, right? So this is the first change they make. Sony says Helldivers 2 players will no longer need to connect the PSN account on PC. You guys, okay, what do you think? Just reading that headline, right? What do you think about this? What makes you what makes you think?
I don't know, fam. I got to keep it 100. I mean, from what I understand, Sony did this supposedly for security purposes, but it's a good thing that they don't got to be giving up their accounts to PlayStation no more because they was leaking them joints left and right. You know, I'd rather trust. I'd rather just play their single player games and not have to sign into anything anyway because that's really what I'm coming for.
Right.
A lot of
But
PlayStation games don't like the online features and shit.
right, but they were even requiring PSN account signups for single player games as well. But
Yeah.
these update from them removes that, right? So basically it's gonna be more open. What about you, Power Boss? You have anything to say about this just by reading the headline before we get into the article? I'm not gonna read all of it.
Sony bent the knee.
Yes.
They tried to jump headfirst into a PC market without realizing what they were doing, and they tried to force their will onto an established fan base, which was the wrong thing to do. So they are now seeing the error of their ways, and they're trying to move in a better direction. And I think it's going to be meaning PC day and date sooner than ever
Yep.
for everything.
Part of the article reads, after a lot of backlash from their community, which resulted in Helldivers 2 becoming the most negatively reviewed paid game in Steam history. You guys hear that right? The most negatively reviewed paid game in Steam history. Sony has now gone back on its plan and reverted the update that would require players to connect a PSN account. My question is it too late? Is the people who have access to a game when it first released and then they got the access removed, and they haven't played the game in almost a year, right?
The
Almost a year.
from my
Now they're accessing the
understanding,
game. That's crazy.
from my understanding, out of the 177, 180 countries that this requirement got locked from, they have repealed, and it is now down to 133. So they are doing it right that it can be sold and played again in some of those countries now that it is. It's not fully walked back yet, but it is
Yeah,
a step in the right direction. And I fully believe that the game is going to get reinvigorated if it comes to Xbox.
right. Look, I feel like this is the best move that Sony PlayStation have made this generation. And the best move that Sony PlayStation made this generation come from one of the worst mistakes, reversing the worst mistake they made this generation, which is like ask for a PSN account to PC players that already have to deal with a bunch of fucking accounts, right? Every time you
And
play a game
leaks,
like
yeah.
Genshin Impact or what is it, like any some of the games like what is it that this game that it was a new battle royale that you had to sue, I forgot the name. Well, you bunch of freaking games asking for accounts, and people usually are like, we're not doing that, because it's like, before you play you have to get the account even though you're playing off of Steam, right? And then they want to confirm your password, and then they want to confirm your email, and then they want to confirm your number, and it's like, bro, I just want to play a freaking game. Like, I don't want to do none of that. I stopped.
Yeah.
That stopped me from playing certain games like Helldivers 2, because it's like, I'm not gonna play Helldivers 2 because I need a PSN account. I don't really need it. I don't really want it. I don't want
Well,
another
see,
account.
I would get Helldivers 2 on my PlayStation, right? Because that is the better place to play. Because I'm sorry, I'm not installing a game that has double DRM and zero level kernel access anti cheat on my PC. So that's a no go immediately for me on PC. Maybe on my
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Well, what I'm trying to say is like this is something actually good, and I'm glad that they did this because they will help them to sell more games and people and be on the better side of people, right? At the end of the day, I feel like, well, look, one of my friends he loves Ghost of Tsushima, right? He loves it, and he didn't play the multiplayer because he required him to have a PlayStation account. He didn't play the multiplayer part of the game. So now that they won't ask him for it, I'm pretty sure he's more excited and wants to play the multiplayer now.
And
You
shout
get what
out
I'm
to
coming
GoGo
from?
Poll in the chat saying Power World has somehow got a resurgence and it's 3 times the players of Helldivers 2 now. Remember, they just dropped in
Yeah.
December the Faybreak patch, the new update. That's why that got a resurgence. And shout out to Bucky, the community manager, that he wants to stay out of the console wars. Stop
Damn.
using Power World for your numbers. That's what
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said.
yeah. That's awesome. Big Mix Gaming, thank you for becoming a new Demo Flow Gaming. So they appreciate you, man. Just go in there. I got some exclusive content in there. Check out some of the songs that I haven't been released in here yet, and some of the good stuff. I do gameplay sometimes. I post little stuff here and there. I'll be working more on the member tab, whatever. But like, yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for becoming a member. Memberships are open that you don't have to, but if you want to support the channel, very welcome. We talk about games here that we got many things to do. I stream games too sometimes, even though I haven't been streaming games because lack of time. I just haven't, I just had a baby, so it's hard for me now to play, even like in my own time. So I'm just trying to fix everything up. I have now 2 jobs instead of 1. So I've been hustling. Your boy Demo Flow has been hustling, dropping content as well. So bear with me. This is early access, right? Let me just call it that. This is early access. So I see you down there. Let me see. Big Mix. Yeah, here you go. Truck Simulator is more fun. Killzone and Resistance remakes are coming. Watch out, Halo and Gears. I don't know. They renew the license, but I don't feel like they were like say anything about the game. But yeah,
Halo and Gears has already gone up against them and defeated them. What are you talking about, boy? What is this guy talking about? They've already been defeated.
They've been defeated greatly. So I just wanted to say this was like a good move by Sony PlayStation because we had to highlight also the good, right? So I feel like even though it was a bad decision, they reverse it, they learn from it, and I feel like this new direction, this new CEO is more. I think he's a younger dude, right? And I think he's more in touch with gaming and what gamers want. And I feel like Sony PlayStation is setting up to release more games in PC. Like yesterday, right? Was it like Spider-Man 2 just dropped yesterday? Spider-Man 2, and also what like Final Fantasy recently released. So I feel like they're
That's
gonna
right.
go more into a PC oriented thing. They're gonna open a little bit more the ecosystem. And Agent Slogan saying, anytime I hear they're staying out of the console word, that's Pony talking saying we don't have any games and thank Microsoft. Yep. Big Miss Gaming saying we invaded PlayStation and the ponies don't even realize they're funding our Game Pass. That's true, man. But yeah, man, I feel like this was a great move by Sony PlayStation. I feel they're moving things around, they're learning from their mistakes. Obviously, hopefully, they continue to change things up. I would like to coming on with a more pro-consumer approach, and more like, okay, gamers, we're listening. What do you need, right? I know they're struggling with the games, but they do have powerful IP, right? That they could like revitalize or bring back from the dead, or do something with it, remaster, remake, even turn it into something else, right? Completely different. So the IP and the power in IP is there on PlayStation. Is just like the delivery hasn't been there this generation. They really let a lot of people down. Also, a lot of these games came out like, okay, these are like PlayStation 4 games. Is this the new generation? So I feel like Sony PlayStation is like 2 generations behind Xbox when it comes to like, the games, when it comes to with the input and the output of games. So in my opinion, bro, RIP Gran Turismo. RIP Gran Turismo. Good move by Sony, bro. We gotta give them the flowers, but we gotta also admit that they are in trouble, and that's what they are, right? Making these moves. I mean, they embracing PC gaming now, right? They embracing it more. We can see it. All these games dropping. The only Sony PlayStation exclusive left is Astrobot. That's
No,
it.
no, no, no.
What else?
Astrobot got announced for PC.
What?
They
Really?
said that they are bringing it to
That's it.
PC.
Really?
The only
When?
thing they have left is Bloodborne and Demon Souls.
No, but I'm talking about current generation games.
Current generation, Astrobot's the last one.
Astro, the last of
And
the
they
Mohicans.
and they said that they want to make a PC port, because remember they put out that poll saying, "Would you like to see a PC port of it?"
Mm-hmm.
They want to see that game multi-plat.
Well, so there's really like, if you tell me that the reason that you own a PlayStation is to play exclusives, and
They
Sony
have nothing
PlayStation
left.
doesn't even have exclusives, like what's the point now? What's the argument now? Oh, we get to play Xbox games too? Really?
It's the console sales. The PS5 Pro enhanced features. That's what they're going with.
The catch up.
Shout out to Go Paul. He said, I know hardcore PlayStation fans that are still on PlayStation 4. Yeah, I mean, and the numbers came out, and a lot of people still playing on the PS4 because there's really not a strong reason for them to get a PS5. Also, not a lot of people have $500 to afford a PS5. So, folk them in the house saying everything is an Xbox. Supposedly, Google Paul. Well, they did say that Astrobot was a flexible IP. Did they? Did you see the Xbox version of Marvel Rivals got Spider-Man 2 skin? Sony never allowed that in the past. Something is cooking. Well, I mean, if they really like, right now they don't have games to release. So what can they do? They have to either make remasters that are quick like cash grabs, or they have to like release the games in different platforms so that they can make their money, right? So they are both in different positions. But at the end of the day, I feel like Xbox doesn't want to kill PlayStation. They don't want to kill them off. If they really want to kill PlayStation off, they would have been like, right, like we're keeping everything exclusive. It is what it is. But I don't think that's the plan. I think the plan is like to utilize Sony PlayStation to pimp them out, right? To pimp. Sony PlayStation is pimping out these ponies, right? Making them pay for games that are old for the remasters and shit. Like Sony PlayStation can do the same thing. They could learn a thing or two. They could put like all God of War, collection or whatever trilogy, original trilogy on Xbox that will break the internet. That a lot of people will buy it, right? And they will make a lot of money. And that will be like a wise strategy. I'm not poor begging. I don't care. I have access to all of that. Trust me. But I'm like, yeah, Sony PlayStation
makes sense.
gotta find a way. Yeah, like all games, like what's the point? Like as a Sony PlayStation fan, would you get mad? I'm asking you, would you get mad if like God of War, not the current one, but I'm talking about the original trilogy. If you're listening, would you get mad if God of War goes to another platform after you played the hell out of it and you probably play it at a cheaper price and in your preferred platform and all that? Or would you like care? Like it goes both ways. I don't think they will care. Only the ponies will care, but the people who play God of War, they'll be like, damn, bro, that's nice. Bro, I've been telling you to play this shit. Now you can play it. I mean, it's like a beautiful thing. Because at the end of the day, it's like look, all of this is gonna go eventually. Exclusivity is gonna be done. That's just the way I see it. What do you think about it, Archangel?
Nah, there's no way exclusivity is surviving, man. I mean, they're already getting hooked on that money. You feel me? Like, they're getting hooked on the money the same way the NFL is getting hooked on the money. They leaked that Spider-Man skin out onto another platform. They wound up letting go of a couple of IPs and letting them go to another platform. Eventually, we're going to start seeing them release games. There's just look, they're already multi-platform. It's over. Like, it's already, exclusives are already dead on PlayStation. We got to keep it real. So it's like, if Microsoft decides, all right, we're taking Steam and putting it on Xbox, it's even more done. So it's like this, PlayStation gamers, they should start getting themselves used to the idea of games being on other platforms, because at the end of the day, they already are. You can already not get a PlayStation to play their games. So, look at how they set the table back during the Xbox One gen. They said, look, if it goes to PC, exclusivity is dead. You made your bed. You got to lie in it now. Exclusivity is dead. You said so.
Facts, bro. Well, here I got the link from you, Balbos. Thank you a lot for that one. But here it is.
There's no date. Let's just keep that in mind. There is no date, but it is saying that the Team Asobi devs are wanting to hear from PC players about a PC port.
Wow. So Astrobot Dev has good news for PC players. And it's a video, right? Is it a video?
Class is back in session.
I think it's just an advertisement.
No, hold on. I think it's a video.
The developers of Astrobot have some good news for PC players, and we've got the details. Welcome back to Game Rant, everyone. Let's dive in. A top executive from PlayStation Studios' Team Asobi, the developer of Astrobot, has advised PC gamers who want to play the upcoming title to be more vocal.
What? What did you say? They want you to pour back? Like, they want you to pour back for Astrobot, y'all. Nah, man, ain't nobody pour back.
Well, we know that Game Rant is a pony skewed media outlet, so that's not a surprise there.
What they're trying to say is like, please ask for Astrobot. I don't see you asking for Astrobot, so maybe we'll have like a good reason to make more money because we didn't say shit. We didn't sell shit.
Announced at Sony's May 2024 State of Play, Astrobot is the next entry in Team Asobi's series of 3D platformers exclusive to PlayStation consoles. With the game's launch approaching, the creative director of Astrobot revealed more information about the project and even gave a statement to PC gamers who may want to try out the unique action title in the future. Team Asobi studio director Nicolas Doucet noted in a recently uploaded interview with media outlet MinMax that the developer would love to hear from PC players who are eager to play Astrobot someday. We want to hear from you. Absolutely, we want to hear from you.
Wow, absolutely. We want to hear it. Sounds like somebody who want to sell you something. Hey, man. It sounds like, like those ads that people like when you get somebody like that leave you a little card under the door or in your or in like your windshield. Like, we want to hear from you. Yeah, bro. And that's an old article. I was looking at the date and it's actually back from August 28th. So I didn't remember that. I didn't.
It was about a month before the game released.
That's crazy. So now when you put it into perspective, they already had in mind that Astro Bot was probably gonna make it to PC. The PC port is an option. It's probably happening. And now that it's Game of the Year, do you really think the Sony PlayStation is not gonna want to capitalize on that? That they're going to, like, in the situation that they are right now, they don't have any games releasing. Like, do you really think that they're not gonna do it? Man, it's crazy. Imagine if Sony PlayStation is left without even Astrobot as an exclusive, which is like, honestly, I think Astrobot was never on PC, right?
No, it was a PS5 tech
PS4
demo or PS4 tech demo.
PS4 tech demo, right? And then in the PS5, it was another tech demo.
And they also had a
The
PSVR version,
the VR
which,
version,
in my opinion, was better than the PS5 Astrobot game.
Yeah. So wow, that's crazy because I didn't even think about it. I knew that he has said something which we covered with Simone Honduras on their show, that it was the Astrobot was a flexible IP. That's the way they worded in the article that we read. So it makes sense. I mean, good for the game, right? Hopefully, it gets the sales that it deserves, right? Because Sony PlayStation fanboys didn't really support the devs, man. They asking you. They asking you all the time, go support the dev, but you know what?
So when it's time to buy the games, when it's time to support the devs and do that shit, motherfuckers disappear. It's all
poof, disappear. Yeah, he said it best. People disappear. People talk a big talk when it's time to, like, oh, this game is calling, I'm going to get it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm flexing. Yeah. When the
Shout
game
out to
comes
Persona
out,
for losing a lot of weight, though. Dude, looking good.
Shout out to her. Shout out to every content creator. You know, I don't hate nobody. You know,
Absolutely not.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. And bro, that's crazy that, you know, Astrobot, like when like, I gotta go back to it, but when you think about it, like, Sea of Thieves outselling their flagship game of the year.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous to me. It's like we are like in, I don't know, bro.
Now, Effective, you keep going on that Game Pass is trash. Xbox has no games. Xbox games are trash. Game Pass is just trash fodder. You know, you're going with this whole narrative that Game Pass is not sustainable. Do you realize that with ABK, they're going from a 1 billion profit margin, mind you, after all operating costs and paying for the games and everything like that, that now this year, from the earnings call that we just had, this month, like a couple days ago, as a matter of fact, that Game Pass is up $6.5 billion now, thanks to ABK. There is no way that Game Pass needs saving from PlayStation. This is a pro-consumer move, getting games to the gamers. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
They are giving games to PlayStation out of the goodness of their heart. They don't need the money.
Everybody needs the money, Power Boss. Everybody needs the money. That's what they're here to make. They're here to make money. And we don't care how much money they make, because at the end of the day, we're getting the games. I could care less. Microsoft is $1 trillion company. They don't
okay, I misspoke about that part.
No, but I'm saying, like, we don't need to, like, be concerned about how much money they make, bro. Like, I see a lot of Sony PlayStation fanboys talk about, like, financials, right? Like, oh, Microsoft,
and they have no idea,
and they really don't understand. So, you know, I was like, let me do something fun, and I asked Copilot what the Microsoft earning call means for Xbox, and I asked them to explain it to a 10-year-old. I was generous because I should have asked them for like 5-year-olds. But let me go ahead. I actually tweeted this, and everybody, like, these ponies got so mad. But I actually asked Copilot what the hell did that mean for all the financial experts. And look at this. I asked Copilot, explain to a 10-year-old what Microsoft earnings of today mean for Xbox. That was the other day. He said, all right, let's make it simple. Today, Microsoft share how much money they made in the last few months. They did really well. Oh, shit. It made 69.6 billion. That's in a quarter. Okay? That's a lot of money. Part of that money comes from their Xbox games and services. Oh, shit. So they making money too, right? For Xbox, this means they have more money to spend on making new games, improving their services, and maybe even creating new cool gadgets for gamers. It's like getting a big allowance and deciding how to spend it on fun stuff. Does that help explain it? Bro, I died. It's literally insane. I died. I was like, no way, bro. They look, and that's exactly how it works, right? They made some money on Xbox, 69.6 billion, bro. They couldn't possibly be in trouble, could they? You know? It's just like, and it's just like the financial experts, right? And this is the part that I hate. When we talk about this, like financials and percentages and shit, like, bro, I hate talking about this. I'd rather talk about a game. You know, I'd rather talk about a game that I enjoy. I'd rather talk about a game that I can't download. I'd rather talk about a game that I'm playing or that I'm going to play this weekend. Like this weekend, there's some freaking good stuff going on. I'm gonna show you right now. Damn, what is this? Okay.
Whoop, we lost demo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power Boss and Archangel Nexus show.
We rocking it.
Oh, I'm so freaking dumb. I keep
There we go.
Bro, he even asked me, do you want to leave? I was like, let me leave, bro. I'm cooked. Bro, it's just I've been stressed, man. I've been stressed, lack of sleep, shit. But anyways, terrible mistake. Terrible. Okay. Let me go ahead, bro. I was gonna damn, bro. Crazy shit. Hold up. Let me go ahead and do this. Because I wanna share, I wanna give you the visual, right? Too. So it's hard. So we're gonna share here. Okay, so here you go. The free-to-play days on Xbox this weekend, right? So we got Alan Wake 2, got a 3-hour trial, right? So that's pretty good. Like you could probably finish the whole game in 3 hours. I don't know. Could you? There's probably a way, like a speed run or something. Could you? We got Soul Art Online. I don't know how I tried that one, and the Survivalist. Those are 3 games that we can play this weekend. So that's pretty good. That's on Xbox free-to-play days. Go ahead and check it out. Freaking dope. So, so what do you guys think? Any final bars on the Sony PlayStation strategy? Do you really think that they're gonna do anything different, or what the hell is going on? What are your takes? I'm gonna start with Archangel first. Yo,
All right.
I think it went to
This whole
okay,
this shit is. Yo, you got me?
yeah, I got you.
All right, yo. This whole thing with Xbox is dead is over, fam. Like for now on, all of PlayStation's momentum is our momentum. That's it. Anything you sell, we taking huge cuts out of them joints. And we're not just taking cuts out of them, we taking cuts out of your audience, and we doing it right on your doorstep, in front of your family, in front of your friends, in front of everybody you love. When Sony decides that they want to release a game, Microsoft's gonna come out behind them and be like, well, we got a better product and it's on your platform. And if you want to play it for a way better price, you're gonna have to come over to our block. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna be very slow. But this whole nonsense now about like Game Pass being a profit stealer and all that crap, it's in bed. It's officially to bed. And this nonsense about Xbox needs to do this. Nah, it's not a need. I think that's what Power Boss was getting at earlier. This is a want. Microsoft wants your money. They don't need it. They want it, and they're gonna take it.
That's a fact.
Keep it real.
Okay, so what's good with you, Power Boss? What do you think?
I think it's just a matter of time before Sony follows the leader and claims ownership of first place when they're just doing everything that Microsoft's already doing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like it's just a matter of time. Like Sony PlayStation is gonna see how much money Xbox is doing, and they're gonna be like, "Bro,
yep,
we're still selling plastic. We're still trying to sell." By the way, Sony PlayStation counts their controllers and peripherals as a console sale. Like if you buy a controller, that's. But Sony PlayStations, you know what I mean? They're blind. That's what.
PS Portal's perfect example.
Yep, PS Portal is another console sale that. What do you mean? Is that a console sale? Because I mean that's okay.
That's what they counted as.
counted as a peripheral, but it's not. That's a cloud device. You know, that's not quite the console. That's literally like your phone with way less features. Like for $200, you get a better phone. That's what I'm telling you. And the games probably look even better. I mean, I'm just saying. Big Gaming saying, I can't stand the narrative that Game Pass takes away money from the developers. Xbox pays those developers millions to put their games on the service. Yeah, I don't really get it.
Facts.
And it also gives you the option that if you want to buy the game, you can buy it too. And they offer you like exclusive Xbox Game Pass discounts, which I think they're really, really good. A lot of people, they do like I buy two, get one free type thing. Like, damn, that's a very good deal. That's another thing. The Xbox store kills it. Got the best deals. I think Steam and Xbox stores on point. They're really, really good. The other one that's really good is GOG. Sometimes the other day I seen that they have Mortal Kombat, the classic ones, 1, 2, and 3 for like $5 or something. I put that on my car so quick. Boom, put it there. But I kind of wanted to highlight 2, 3 games that I can buy off of them and stuff. So it's in my car right there. So, I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about? Gold Poe didn't know. They count the control. Bro, yeah. Come on, man. You're really telling me that 70 million people and only 1.5 million out of those bought Astro Ball, the game of the year, the game that everybody was talking about? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. I mean, hey, y'all can go ahead and engage in plastic love. I'm good. I'm more in the gaming love. I love playing video games, which is why I have a bunch of games downloaded both on my PC, on my Xbox. I have a Super Nintendo. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a PlayStation 3 that I haven't touched or whatever. It's right there, you know? And, you know, I have many, many devices that I game on. I have the VR headset, the Meta Quest. So I've been having a great time playing games. But, you know, Xbox games overall, because it keeps me connected, man, throughout my devices. It's a beautiful thing.
Okay, Effective. I want to push back on this right now. Okay, for Call of Duty on PlayStation versus Xbox, right? Because the only way that you can pay for COD on PlayStation is paying full price. Okay, Xbox not only gives you Game Pass to play it, and like Demo was saying, it's cheaper to buy it with Game Pass because they give you an Xbox Game Pass discount, right? But that number that's going around, that 83% of sales is on PlayStation, let's not forget that $70 by how many players played it on PlayStation. Okay, 83% of that is all full price games or upgrade editions, right? The Vault upgrades. Now, Xbox has 54% of the player base, and that's over both Steam and PlayStation combined. Okay, so just because there's more sales, it's because the games cost more. That's why the PlayStation Portal was the highest selling accessory of the year, and that's because it is the highest selling accessory, period, because it costs so much. Not because it actually sold a lot. Because if you sell something, take a look at this, all right? If you sell something for $5 and you sell 1 million copies of that accessory for $5, that's $5 million. Okay. But if you sell 10 million copies or 10 million and one copies of something that's $1, okay, you're still outselling by the one, right?
Yep. That's why people would like sell stuff.
I said that wrong.
Nah, we get what you're saying. You get more players the other way. We got you.
Yeah,
but it's still the same thing.
Yeah. Here, for example, look, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is 10% off with your Game Pass membership. I don't know if you can read it there. Let me see. I don't know. I cannot make this bigger. I don't know. That's one of the things that Xbox.
No, you can't do that. You can't zoom in.
Make it any bigger. But well, every Xbox game or every game in Game Pass is 10% off. Hold on. For example, I wanna see. Goddamn, bro. Whatever. See, this one isn't so. It doesn't matter. So I would say like Let me see, Stalker 2, for example. Okay, but I want to go to the store. Hold on, I have to go to the store because it won't show me to say. It won't try to sell it to me because I have Game Pass. That's how much they want me to stay in Game Pass. I'm like, bro, why are you gonna buy this shit? Like, don't be stupid, you know. And that's exactly why. And look, in the Stalker 2, let me go here. Look, everything 10% off with your Game Pass membership. Look, like every game is in sale here, 10% off. You get to say like 10% in one game doesn't matter, but when you buy a bunch of games, bro, he actually makes the freaking difference. Like, I mean, in case you haven't noticed. But anyways, I feel like, you know, I'm saving my money. I'm playing more. Game Pass is actually a good thing for gaming. People who hate on Game Pass don't really like playing video games, and that's the reality. Because how can you be so mad to playing all these games? Look, if I had to buy this game here, right here, that game is like $30. This game is $70. The other game is like $20. Eternal Strands is $50. Gigantic Rampage like $30. Indiana Jones is $70. Microsoft's Flight Simulator $70. Robot Quest is like $30. Stalker is $70. Scarlet Nexus, I bought it on my Xbox. And went straight to my Game Pass thing as an Xbox own game, right? So imagine if I had to buy it there, and then like it's a lot of money. Sniper Elite $70 or $50. Starfield $70. How much money I've been saving? Chilling. So the person who's telling you that this is a ripoff, that Game Pass is a ripoff, is stupid. Oh, don't really play games. Now, if you don't play games like me and you don't have that many games downloaded on your and that's not even everything I have, because I mean, if I show you the rest of the stuff that I have downloaded, it's crazy. But what I'm trying to say is like, it makes sense for me because I played this many games. On top of that, I'm a content creator. On top of that, I'm a game enthusiast. On top of that, I like to do gameplay runs and do a bunch of other stuff. So this works for a gamer. Xbox doesn't want the casual gamer that only plays one game a year. They want people like me, like Pablos, like a Kenya, like you guys down there in the shop who be rocking and playing games all weekend long, who do 5-hour long sessions at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's the people who they want. That's what they get so many monthly active users, so much engagement. And why is that? Because the games are engaging. They want you to play for a long time. Not only that, they want to keep a constant, content drop so that you can continue to be more engaged with them. So I don't know where people get this, that Game Pass is dead, that Xbox is dead. They also in the calling grew 2%.
It's making more money than ever.
Yeah, like it grew 2%. 2% ain't nothing, but we're talking about millions. So 2% of $100 is 2%. 2% of 50 million. How much is that? Like, what? I can't even do a math like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of fucking money, and it sounds small. 2% of 50 million. Okay. Sounds really small now, Bobby. He sounds
let's run with the narrative that last February they reported 34 million Game Pass subs. Let's just for argument's sake say that all of them are the highest tier Ultimate $20, right?
But that fluctuates too. Because
yes,
sometimes they have 40 million, sometimes they have 35, sometimes depending on
I'm just saying the last reported number of 34. Okay?
Yeah, 34.
So if 34 million times 20, that's 60 million or $68 million. Okay? Just off of that a month. 2% of 68 million a month.
Fire.
That's something like 200,000 still a month.
I don't know. I can do the math. I leave that to the ponies. They love doing that, but it's a lot of money. I'm
a numbers cruncher.
That's a lot of money. Either way you put it, they winning. Like, and now it grew 2% this quarter, and it'll grow 2% the next quarter, and the next quarter it'll grow 1%. And people will say it's bad, but at the end of the day, that's growing. You know what I mean? It's not on the red; it's on the green, right? So, in my opinion, I feel like this is like a nothing burger. People are talking down on Game Pass when we have all these freaking ass games. Look at Powerball's background right now. You know, look at Powerball's background right now. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at how many games. Come on, can I make it like? Come on, guys. Stop the cap. How can you be
So
mad
many
at that?
games.
So many freaking games that we're getting.
And that was 2024, mind you.
Yeah. I mean, we
That's
still
not
can
even
play.
what we got coming out this year. Because right now, if you look on the Xbox app, we just got Eternal Strands released, right? Okay, we get Avowed on the 18th, and then we get what I was just looking it up. What is it here? It's hang on one second. It is Atomfall on March 27th, South of Midnight on April 8th, Expedition 33 on April 24th, and Doom the Dark Ages May 14th.
Look at this. This is what we're getting, bro. You guys are tripping, bro. You're not excited about any of these games in here? We already got in some. We already got in Eternal Strands. Okay, let me take away my banner. It's in the way. We already got Eternal Strands. We already got Sniper Elite. Immortal 33 Immortal. I've been playing the beta. It looks pretty good. It's super fun. It's brutal. It's one of the most brutal games I ever tried. You see when you start playing the game what I mean. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but
And I'm excited about the Altars. I played the demo of that. Game looks great. Plays great too.
I mean, we got Atomfall. That
Atomfall looks
incredible
amazing.
too, like a mix of freaking what, like Stalker and Fallout. I'm with it. We got still Ark to come. We got Silsong, right?
Subnautica 2.
I mean, NBC Firebreak, Replace, Football Manager 25.
We've seen a lot of Towerborn.
Subnautica 2 looks great. Outer Worlds 2. Wu Shang for the people who like the Souls-like.
Yep,
We got South of Midnight, Fable, Avowed, Doom, and this is not even all of it. This is not even all of it. So
Going to be spending the price of an Xbox just to get all those games.
Yep.
Could have just got Game Pass.
Yep. So if you're not playing on Xbox, I don't know what the hell you're doing. If you're not playing on the PC, if you're not playing on your handheld, because let me tell you, bro, if you got a PlayStation and that's all you playing, you're missing out on a bunch of stuff that you think with a ROG Ally, bro, or with a Steam Deck. That's crazy. That's crazy. They have Steam and you got Xbox Game Pass. Come on. What else you could possibly want? But you're still so attached and so in love with your plastic box. Yeah, you're willing to stay away from the world, continue to be isolated in your little ecosystem.
And Gen X Gamer down in the chat makes a perfect point. Everything that you just showed on that list and most of what is shown here behind me is also available on the cloud. So you don't even have to download the game. So you can play and pick up any one of those games at any time.
On any
And not
Xbox.
only that,
On any device.
And let me tell you, the games that you own, they're starting to put games that you own on cloud. They started already. It's in beta. So I have Cyberpunk on my Xbox and I tried on my VR. Fire. Freaking fire. And that's every freaking game that you can own. A lot of people are worried about, like, what if Xbox disappeared? What happened to my library? Bro, they are working on forward compatibility and all that shit. They're trying to bring every freaking game that you possibly have in your library to the new consoles, to the new devices, and they're gonna carry all of that throughout like the end of time, so until the wheels fall off. So what is Sony PlayStation have done? Your library from PS2 definitely doesn't work on PlayStation 5. Your library from PlayStation 3 definitely doesn't work on PlayStation 5. So what?
And even if you own those physical discs or downloaded them digitally, you have to pay again to get them on your PS5 library.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, it's crazy. With Xbox, all you have to do is like insert the CD. That's it. Just put it in. If you have it, and if you don't, then you can just go ahead and go to a store and it's right there too. Or even on Game Pass. So come on, bro. They even sell Xbox original games in the store. You could literally go and buy the first Ninja Gaiden Black that was released in the Xbox, the original Xbox, and buy it off of the Xbox store.
Not to mention the entire Master Collection for the Sigma 1, 2, and 3 is all on Xbox Game Pass.
All on Xbox Game Pass
and
too.
We just got Ninja Gaiden Black 2.
Yep. I mean, so I people like to say and they like to see that Xbox is the shooter box, but I would like to start dropping that name, because it's not only that. It's everything. We have RTS, we got Soul
And it
Slice,
hasn't
we
been
got
for a
Hack and
while, ever
Slash.
since this 360 at least.
Yeah. Nah, this is like the everything box, the potpourri box. That's what I'm gonna call it. Lakers boy 824 in the house saying Xbox needs PlayStation sales, plain and simple. They're gonna make up all those losses when all games go to PlayStation. Wow,
What
isn't that
losses?
funny? What losses? I don't know what losses. Like
I didn't see no
everything is on the
losses.
green. The only thing that's declined from Xbox is the hardware sales. And to be honest, they don't really care about it that much, because we know what this is about. What this is about? It's about fucking games, bro. It's not about selling plastic. This is not about like how many consoles you sell. They that's not what the money is, bro. That's not what the money is. You in the wrong business. And look, and as a gamer, you in the wrong hobby because you like more concerned about console sales than games. Talk about games. How many games Sony PlayStation has come in this year? How many games they released last year? Like, how come nobody talk? And they go ahead, they name Grand Blue Fantasy, no sé qué cosa, Final Fantasy, Hellblade.
The biggest games they released was Concord,
Hellblade.
Helldivers 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and Astrobot.
But that's
Nobody
not
cares
theirs.
about Rise of the
Hold
Ronin.
on, hold on. I gotta stop you because Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is not a PlayStation game. That's a Square Enix game.
Oh no, it's third party. It's third party for sure.
What did they do with it? All they did was keep it away from Xbox. That's what they did. That's
And Square's already committed to bringing it to Xbox soon.
I don't really get it. They cap for it like, oh, this is a PlayStation game. No. This is not a PlayStation Studio game. We're talking about shit that PlayStation actually owns. Don't be giving me like third-party deals because then Xbox, we can start naming Power Roll. We can start naming all the third-party deals that dropped on Game Pass Day 1, which is even better than having an exclusive. What you rather have, chat, right here, right now. Tell me, what you rather have, an exclusive game on a game on Game or a game on Game Pass dropping Day 1? What did you rather have? What you rather have? I mean,
Game Pass,
I'm
100%.
sure that my people is not stupid. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, it's crazy. You got anything to say, Kenjo, about all this?
Yeah, we got games in every category. We dropping, Microsoft's dropping more exclusives on Xbox than PlayStation is dropping on their own. We dropping more games on PlayStation than Sony is also. We got all the multiplats. We got free graphical upgrades when you buy your console upgrade. What is it? What is PlayStation doing? Xbox does what PlayStation don't. Period. That's where we at right now.
Yes, sir. El Rey Tito saying the hardware sales have dropped due to more people moving to PC and how accessible Xbox is. Yeah, the people who are moving away from Xbox, they're not going to PlayStation. They're going to PC. Like people are tripping. And who's running PC? Steam, Xbox, Epic. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just wild. Xbox game posting direct competition onto a rival platform is the same as planting a flag in your opponent's camp.
That's right.
Yep. And look, and the funny thing is that Sony PlayStation is broke, so they have to allow it. Maybe in another times they will be like, no, you're not putting no games in here. But now they have to negotiate. And you know what happened to the ABK deal? What happened with the ABK deal? Xbox learned. What did they learn? The motherfuckers cry. The motherfuckers cry. And you know what? They don't want to, they like, you know what? Why? Like, if we want to keep on getting bigger, if we want to continue to buy new developers, we're going to continue to swallowing up the whole industry. Like, why am I going to have exclusive content that is going to prevent me due to regulators to continue to buy more stuff? So it's like, you know what? Have it all. Have it all. And I'm just going to profit off of you. So that's the plan right now. Phantom Blade is 0. You can say it. You can say it, Power Boss.
Oh no, I was just responding to Effective in the chat. He's saying that Phantom Blade 0 is exclusive.
No, that's in mobile too.
No.
I don't know
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's gonna release on Xbox. I don't care. If it's
They said
mobile,
they want to.
If it's in mobile, automatically anybody and everybody have access to it. Everybody has a freaking phone.
The devs came out and said that it's not exclusive. There's no deal in place. They're a small studio and they're not good with making ports. They never made consoles before. This is their first console game, just like Game Science for Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
The game looks good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they did say that they want a PC and Xbox port of their game. It's just not coming at launch.
I got here Gen X Gamer 79. He say Xbox gamers are misguided following these stupid donkeys. Xbox about to 9 live service games on the PlayStation Store front. If this keep going, Sony first party won't sniff the top 10 on the store, and that's already happening. The what was it like? The number, the sales numbers of all those games came out, and Call of Duty was number 1. Wow, surprise.
To nobody's surprise, yeah.
Oh, at that game number 1, would you go look at that? And not only that, in the top 10, who else was in there again? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which is funny because it's an year-old game. So people still buying it and playing it. So, I mean, Agent Slugger said it best, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We do this every Friday. My boy, shout out to my boy Power Boss. Boy, Angel Nexus, thank you for coming through, dropping them bars and dropping the knowledge, to the misinformed gamers, right? So shout out to all of you. Shout out to Sha. I think it's time for me to get ready, go to work. Sadly, goddamn, I hate that I have to go to work, but it is what it is, man. Gotta go get that cash. And I'm also gonna be tonight with Simone, Doodle, and Hargi in the night shift. So I'll see you there, 8 p.m. You guys hit the like button, subscribe. Power Boss. Tell everybody where they can find you.
I'm everywhere in everybody's chat. If you're willing to have me, I come on, I play games, I will talk and spit as much analysis as I can. I speculate, and there ain't nothing I ain't willing to talk about. I like my PlayStation 5, but I'm sorry this generation ain't doing it for me. Every game has been a disappointment from them so far.
Yeah, so far. What about Archangel Nexus?
Yo, y'all can find me on the Archangel Nexus Twitch, where I'm streaming all types of games, a lot of retro, a lot of modern. Y'all can find me on the Archangel Nexus YouTube. I dropped a video a few weeks ago, and right here on the Demo Flow Gaming Show.
Let's go. All right, you guys, man. Thank you for coming. Shout out to Power Boss Cat. You know what? I have my little cousin yesterday. He came visit, and he was like, can I play a game? Whatever. I was busy, doing a bunch of shit. And I was like, yo, grab that phone. And he played Beat Cat Little City. Is that the game? Beat City Little Cat on the cloud on my phone.
Big City Little Kitty, yeah.
Bro, that game is crazy because I was looking at it and it was like, damn, I seen it before, but I was like, I'm not playing that. But anyways, the cat, he was like, what the hell? Why is my cat not going in here? Come help me, Theo, or whatever. So I went in there. It's like the cat didn't like water, and he was trying to walk over water. So I was like, I thought that was like a funny thing. I thought that was funny. So as you can see, he played from the cloud. He really loved it. He was like, oh, I'm getting this game. I'm asking my dad to get that game. So there you have it, bro. Cloud once again killing it. But yeah, that's a small story right there. Shout out to everybody. I got a new video coming hopefully this week, and I can, finish it up. And thank you everybody who came through, everybody who triple shouted, who became members. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to everybody who showed love, who came through, who showed hate, whatever. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much.
I want to do one last thing.
All right.
When Indiana Jones finally hits PlayStation 5, okay, sometime, what is it, spring, right?
Uh-huh.
I want to see not only that it outsells Astrobot, but that it's not going to also outsell how many were sold between PC and Xbox. 4 million players is the number to beat. 1.5 to 4 million. If it does more than 4 million on PlayStation after it launches, I'll be surprised.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
No.
But I'd be surprised.
All right, you guys. I'm out of here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Power Boss and Archangel. Thank you all, everybody. I can't thank you enough. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, Demo Flow. Check in. Ow.
Yo, Chico boy. Yo, Chico. This it. Hey, go crazy, man. Shout out to the whole Xbox community.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the whole gaming community, Sony, PlayStation, Nintendo, Luna, whatever the hell you play, bro. We got you. Demo Flow Gaming. They say Black Ops Season Game Pass, yo. ABK be killing it. We so happy playing. Bet fanboys be hating it. Ponies be so cynical, they rather pay the 70. They pay for PS Plus. That makes no sense to me. Xbox got no games, that's why they keep on telling me. Conquer DOA, I be green like a celery. You playing console sales, me and you are not the same. Shout out to the gamers that just care about the games. I got the Vault Edition, I can wait for Master Chief. Slide canceling on Nuke, only movement is a shit. The quick scoping is back, the sniper clips be dope. You bought that PS Pro, cause somehow you gotta cope. For begging is your style, so keep bombing the reviews. All these Sony podcasts, they be scrambling for news. Xbox dead again, yeah, they do it for the click. Xbox be their fetish like a picture or some feet. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. I'm putting belt to ass, spanking ponies like the strippers. The saying FSR can't copy with the pizza. The 47-inch trash, I should throw away my rig to buy a PS Pro, but I'd rather cut my dick. It ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna switch to Sony. $70 for the game, and I have to deal with ponies. PS Plus is ass, they don't even do they want. I gotta keep it real, ain't no need to be a fan. All the games copy, zero multiplayer. Sony PlayStation is designed for the player. $700 for an extra couple pixels, but can't do no 4K. For that you need the pizza. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. Yo, what's good? Hey, I see you on there. One more thing. I had somebody who was a goal post. Shout out to you. He said, how many copies do you think Forza Horizon will sell on PS5? And I'm going to say 5, at least in 1 year. 5. I'll say 5.
More than Gran Turismo.
I'll say 5. I'll say 5. You know, right? It's an old game too, yo. It's an old game. So shout out to you. I'm out of here for real. Yeah, for real. Bye-bye. Go home, do something, play some games. Bye.